hybrid Gung Fu Boxing workout to help you build savage power. I hope you're having a great day, my friend. And as usual, let's get straight into it. For many of you, you already know that I've been doing a lot of Chinese lion dancing. That's me on the right jamming out. The little lion in the middle, that's actually my daughter. It's such a great honor. But Chinese lion dancing has its roots in Kung Fu. So a lot of the stances that we're going to be doing during this workout is from that. Now, first we're going to start off with 1 minute Gung Dong hold. This is a bow stance. This is a really bad angle, but one leg is bent, your front leg is bent, your back leg is straight. This is the block. The upper hand is to block the punches coming over the top. The bottom hand is to block the punches or kicks that are coming to the groin. You hold this for 1 minute. This is a horrible angle. After that, we're going to switch it up. I'm going to do the opposite side. So I open up my Modong stance. I don't really do too much Modong stance. That's the basic horse stance. When I'm doing Chinese lion dancing, I use the stances that we're going to be doing. So Gung Dong, I'm always in Gung Dong. This is a better angle. This is a left Gung Dong. So some of you Kung Fu practitioners may say that I'm going too wide. No, I train it for Chinese lion dancing. God somehow gave me these extremely long limbs. So when I'm doing Gung Dong during my Chinese line dancing performances, I like to overextend, really get nice extension, especially with my arms. Here's a side-by-side picture. As you can see, fully extended, one leg straight, one leg bent, my arms fully out. That way, when I shoot the head out, it really has a tall look because I have such long limbs. So I just utilize what God gave me. Now, these two stances, left Gung Dong, right Gung Dong, as you can see, my front leg is bent. It puts a lot of weight on that front leg. So this has really been helping my boxing, actually. Just really helping me to be stable on one leg. So a minute each. Then after that, this one is called Hongai Dong. Hongai Dong, I do it in a high stance. Hongai Dong, they normally have 1 foot down. But for extra work, I'll put my leg up. One of my lion dance brothers, Tim is a beast. He is, I think, if I'm correct, he's in like his 50s, but he is strong and like he is ripped. He does a lot of Kung Fu training. He does lion dancing. He calls this the money shot. This is the money shot because this shows the strength in your legs. When I do this, this really helps with my balance. This is almost like checking a leg kick in Muay Thai. Good thing because I fought mixed martial arts. I know how to check kicks with my leg up. So I've always drilled it. The school I was with, the MMA school I was fighting for, we always used to drill leg checks. And somehow in Chinese lion dancing, they kind of have the same stance, that same pose. But that back leg that you're standing on, it's going to be bent. And you want to keep it bent to really help get some good work on it. Just standing on one leg like this. Understand, I'm also in boots, dude. This is extremely hard. This is another angle. So 1 minute on one leg, a minute on the other leg. I went back to back to back. Gung Dong left, Gung Dong right, Hongai Dong right leg up, Hongai Dong left leg up, a minute each, no break in between. Even though it's 4 minutes, just holding it like this and really like dropping low on that base leg. It's really, my legs are fired up. As with the arms, same thing. One hand blocking the face, the other hand blocking kicks, whatever coming towards that angle. And like I'm all up in my head. This is really helping to work the isometrics on top of just helping me to be rooted. When I throw punches or when I'm shooting this lion head, the power I can generate from my legs just because I can just hold it like this and, you know, for a minute with boots after doing the Gung Dong stances, holding that for 1 minute. I mean, by the time I get to this, my legs are burning. And this is what I appreciate of the Kung Fu training, all the guys that have been helping me out at my lion dance club. It's really been opening up my mind, helping me to get stronger in new ways. Now, after all of that, we're going to do 5 minutes of jumping rope. All of those isometric stances, just standing on the legs, especially hitting it low like that, my legs are on fire. When my legs are on fire, we gotta get moving right after that. Even though the legs are burning, I gotta teach myself to be light on my feet. And mind you, I am in boots and a big ass flannel. It's raining. I mean, the elements are really like, I'm just like a Kung Fu master out here, just training up in the mountains in heavy clothing, heavy boots. and just doing my best to get it done. Now, like I said, after all of those stance training, even though it's 4 minutes, my legs are on fire. And then having to move and be light on my feet with boots on, it's extremely challenging. But this gives that very hybrid flow of just being rooted, then moving, being rooted, moving. And this is something that I want to give to you guys. Stance training has really been helping to build up my legs, build up my patience, my mental fortitude. Then just doing those stances, training my mind to just withstand the pain, be at peace with myself while everything is burning. Then jumping rope right after really gives a dynamic perspective to my mind. Now, after 5 minutes of jumping rope, guess what? I'm opening up my stance. Then we're going back to Gung Dong stances, both stance. I'm getting extremely low. I'm getting my footing. And like I said, the way I train my Gung Dong stances is to enhance my Chinese lion dancing. So again, if I'm doing it wrong, please excuse me, Ching Gao, forgive me. I'm just doing the best that I can with the information, the knowledge, and the training that I'm getting to just help enhance my performing as a lion dancer and just even as a human being. Me and my daughter do Chinese lion dancing together, my oldest daughter, and it's really been helping us to bond. We can practice the stances together at home. Here, I'm switching it up. So the first minute, left leg forward. Second minute, right leg forward. Again, now you can see the drastic, like one leg forward and bent, the other back leg really straight back. And mind you, just holding up my hands like this for a minute, they're really working the shoulders. And like I said, it's really helping to build my patience, build my legs. You can see the thickness through my pants of my legs. And mind you, after doing 5 minutes of jumping rope, now, when you're holding isometrics, it really does work the cardio. So holding these stances, then doing jump rope for 5 minutes, like my cardio is just getting tapped in. Then holding these stances again, I really got to tap into my mind and really focus myself, keep myself centered. And my legs, mind you, they are burning. They're on fire, and I'm doing my best just to keep as still as I possibly can while just letting my legs burn. Then, of course, right after that, straight into 1 minute high Hongai Dong holds, keeping that back leg bent. Like I said, because I'm wearing boots, to keep my leg up like that, it's really putting some work on my hip flexors. My hip flexors are burning. That back leg that I'm basing on, it's extreme. It's burning, man. It's burning. And just to stand like this, I don't know if you can really tell, but I'm like shaking. See, if I stand straight up like that, it's extremely easy because, it's like in a rest position. But when I have it bent like this, even though it's a minute, dude, my leg is burning. And mind you, I already did it. And then the jumping rope and then going back to it, it's extremely hard. Now, the reason why I'm liking this is because during my Chinese lion dance performances, I like to throw a lot of kicks. And holding the head and throwing a kick, it really helps to just be balanced. If you think kicking is hard, try holding a lion head that's attached to a tail and like just being balanced and throwing a kick like that. So with this Hongai Dong stance, this really helps to build that balance, the strength on just being on one leg. And mind you, because I've been building up all this isometric strength by standing on one leg, when I throw punches, I can feel the difference. Now, here's the opposite stance. Same thing, leg up. Again, my lion dance brother, Tim, he calls this the money shot. When you're holding a lion head up and you're in this stance, it's an extremely nice stance, especially that leg that's up. If you have your toe pointed down, I can't really have it down because like these are extremely rugged boots and the ankle support on these boots are like stiff. So just to point my leg down, like how it is now, it's extremely hard. Like I gotta force it to be down like that. But shouts out to my lion dance brother Tim, especially my other lion dance brother Brandon Lee. It's crazy, his name somehow is Brandon Lee, but he showed me his Hongai Dong stance and it's like immaculate, perfect. Some of these guys that I do line dancing with, they're extremely good and they're technical, and when they hit these poses like Gung Dong, these Hongai Dong, it's extremely nice, and it really emphasizes the grace and the beauty of Kung Fu and Chinese lion dancing. So after holding a minute each, Gung Dong, Hongai Dong, 4 minutes, 5 minutes of jumping rope, dude, my legs are burnt. I think I mess up in this clip, but when you mess up, dude, you got to just get back on it. And like I said, dude, I'm in boots. I'm over here. I'm just spinning around. I'm trying my best to stay light on my feet, especially after all of that. When I hold these stances, I do my best to get as low as possible so I can get extra work on the legs. So just jumping rope. Yes, and in a flannel, my shoulders are a little burnt out from just holding the block, and that's what it is, just holding the stances, then moving, holding the stances, moving. Then we're going to do 5 minutes of continuous punching. I have 2.5-pound dumbbells. For this 5 minutes, you're just going to do straight punches, straight, straight, straight. Now, like I said, mind you, my legs are burning. And from the jumping rope, it doesn't help. My legs just burn even more. But as you can see, I'm kind of in a neutral stance. You can go orthodox, southpaw, switch it up, but because I'm just continuous straight punching, you can see I gotta shift my weight back and forth with the stance training. Standing on one leg and the gung dong, putting a lot of weight on one leg. Now that I'm punching and shifting weight and my legs are burnt, I can really feel the work that the stance training is doing, especially when I'm just throwing punches and shifting my weight, using my hips, utilizing my legs. I got the boots on, so even more I can feel myself like trying to root myself while just continuously punching with the 2.5-pound dumbbells. I mean, like I said, hybrid Gung Fu Boxing workout. This is a full body workout, and it's really testing me, and it's digging into the deep muscle fibers of my body that I rarely use, and it's helping me to become stronger. Then, after that, no breaks, 5 minutes of uppercuts. Same thing with the 2.5-pound dumbbells. If you don't have 2.5-pound dumbbells, it's okay. Just use the straight punches. Now, if you had a hard time on the stance training, then the jumping rope, stance training, jumping rope, this is the time you can really pick it up. Do your best to push your pace on the straight punches and the uppercuts. My arms are burning. They're like jello. My legs are burning. Just shifting back and forth like this, they are burning. At this point, with how hard I push myself, yes, like I'm right there. I just hit a gung dong stance. I'm like, oh, gung dong, and throw them uppercuts just to show you like utilizing it. Oh, here I go, hungai dong, uppercuts. Like, I'm just playing around at this point, but I'm doing my best to just stay focused, keep it playful, push my body, and I'm burnt. After that, we're going to do 10 minutes of free flow shadow boxing to end. My entire body is spent. I mean, my glutes, my hamstrings, my quads, my feet, just from the stance training, jumping rope stance training. Then the burnouts with the 5 minutes of straight punches, 5 minutes of uppercuts with the 2.5-pound dumbbells. Now I'm just moving and grooving. This is where you really want to just teach yourself to be light on your feet. Be light with your hands, even though your muscles are fatigued. Move and groove. This is where you really want to just try your best to just put combinations together. Yeah, when you're fatigued, it's going to be hard. Like, you don't know what to throw. You don't even know where to move because everything just wants to stay stationary. It wants to stay stiff, but you got to do your best to just move and groove. That's a hybrid Gung Fu boxing workout for power. Let me know how it goes. Just always remember, train hard and be kind.